Hello everyone. So, first and foremost, I am recording this with my baby sitting on my lap, so you're more than likely going to hear him at some point. I'd be shocked if you didn't. And yeah, welcome back to a new year of bullet journaling. This is my bullet journal setup, so not any month yet, but just the beginnings of the bullet journal for the year. So right now I am just setting up my future log, and for this year I condensed my future log by a lot because I don't really need that much space for it anyway. In the past couple years I used up all of the future log pages that I could, and I just don't need that much space for the future log, so I condensed them as much as I could, and I'm glad that I did because in the end it gave me a whole extra page to work with, which you will see coming up. I also kept it very simple, just one color, and I kind of highlighted all the important dates, birthdays, and events, and yeah. So I just did that for every single month, and I kept every color, or every month the same color is what I meant to say. Very simple and condensed, and I absolutely love it. Plus it gave me, like I said, a whole extra page to kind of play with, which was really nice. And yeah, so at the top of that page I just whited out the title Future Log, and I decided to make a kind of artier page with a quote on it. So I drew out one of the Disney castles, and this is the castle found in Disney World, which is fitting because I live in Florida, and that would be Cinderella's castle. So I originally was debating on going with Disneyland, however that's a much more broad castle, and this one fit on the page much more nicely. So I went with this one, and I just kind of very simply outlined it and filled it in with the blues and the grays and kind of like the very pale pink that you find on Cinderella's castle. And yeah, I think it turned out really nicely, honestly. It's a very simple design, and that's my baby's point of view. And then over the top of that, I wrote in cursive a Walt Disney quote, which is, "All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them," just on top. And I thought it was the perfect quote to start out the year with, and that is the first page that you see. And on the next page are my 2020 resolutions, and because I'm doing a Disney theme and because it has 2 zeros in the title, I thought those zeros would make perfect little Mickey and Minnie heads. So for each zero in the 2020, I drew Mickey and Minnie for the resolutions. And yeah, just some little boxes that I can fill in my New Year's resolutions with, and I always try and keep them simple yet slightly challenging, so I have to work on them, but there's something I can accomplish and not just give up on. On the next page is my savings goal, and what better to demonstrate savings than a piggy bank? So this is the piggy bank from Toy Story that I decided to draw out, and each of these coins is 85 cents, but they represent $85 that I will be saving each month as my savings goal. And that's more input from my son that you can probably hear. Yeah, so I drew him out, and I outlined him in black, and then he's basically all one shade of pink color, which is part of why I outlined him in black, because it was hard to get definition if I didn't. Yeah, and I really liked it, and I will be shading in each coin as I save. The next page is one giant mood tracker, so I did a year of moods instead of individual mood trackers for each month, so that's a big change that is going to come. So I drew out one big gridded box. So one big box filled with a ton of tiny little boxes, essentially. One column for each month of the year. Goodness me, sorry. And then it goes down 31 rows, and then the blackout at the bottom are months that don't have that many days. And for this, I decided to do the emotions from Inside Out, because what better to demonstrate a mood than the emotions from Inside Out? So I thought that was perfectly fitting, and I have about 4 different emotions or moods per little emotion. So joy has 4, and sadness is 4, disgust has 4, anger has 4, and I think fear actually only has 3, but that's only because what fit best aesthetically on the page. So I just drew them out. So I did joy at the top, and then next is sadness, and I just filled them in different markers and pens and colors and stuff, depending on how their characters look. So I'm working on sadness now. And then disgust, I decided to do disgust after that. And yeah, I really liked this idea and the way that this page ended up turning out. I just thought it was perfect for this type of spread. So after disgust, I did anger. Anger was very easy. He is all one shade of red. Like, all the other characters are pretty much one color, but they're different shades, and he was one shade of red. And same with fear, which is who I did last right here. He is basically all one shade of purple, so that was pretty easy too. Yeah, so I just filled them in right there, each character, and gave them each a color, so yellow, blue, green, red, and purple, and I filled in the box with different ways to demonstrate each mood, so I know. And yeah, now it's time for the final flip through. That is all that I have for you guys for today. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and are excited for this upcoming Disney themed bullet journal. So subscribe if you are not, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!